Two babies are born on the same day, in the same city, in the same hospital, same intelligence, same work ethic. Well, they're babies, but let's assume they'll both grow up to be equally hardworking. By the time they're 35, one of them owns a home, has investments, and sleeps easy. The other is still renting, still in debt, still one bad month away from disaster. What happened in between wasn't luck. It wasn't even mostly effort. It was a system. A quiet, invisible system that most people never get taught. And that's exactly why it works. Today, we're opening it up. Set up why this matters now. Here's the uncomfortable part. We're taught to believe wealth is about hard work, get a job, save money, retire happy. But look at the numbers. In most economies today, wages have crawled forward for decades, while assets, stocks, real estate, ownership have exploded in value. That means the gap isn't between people who work hard and people who don't. It's between people who own something and people who only earn something, and that single distinction is quietly deciding who becomes rich and who stays stuck before most people even realize the game has rules. How the system actually works. So how does it actually function? Strip away the jargon and it comes down to three moving parts. Part 1, compounding. Money that's invested doesn't just grow, it grows on its own growth. A small amount left alone for 20 years can quietly multiply many times over. It's not exciting, it's not dramatic, it's just math, running silently in the background year after year. The catch? Compounding rewards time, not effort, which means the person who starts investing at 22 will almost always beat the person who starts at 40, even if the second person invests more money overall. Part 2, access. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Not everyone gets to compound their money at the same speed. Someone with a financially literate family learns about index funds at 18. Someone without that exposure might not hear the word compound interest until their 30s, if ever. This isn't about intelligence, it's about access to information, and access has always been unevenly distributed. Part 3, debt, the system's mirror image. While assets compound upward for owners, debt compounds downward for borrowers. High-interest credit card debt, payday loans, minimum payments, they work exactly like investing, just in reverse. Time works against you instead of for you. So the same mechanism that quietly builds wealth for one person is quietly draining it from another. Same tool, opposite direction. That's the trick. The hidden mechanism. But here's the part almost nobody talks about, the part that makes this system so durable. It's not a conspiracy. Nobody designed it in a back room, it's incentive. Banks profit more when people carry debt slowly than when people pay it off quickly. Financial products are marketed to look simple when the underlying math is anything but. And financial education, the one subject that could level the playing field, is barely taught in most schools. Nobody's hiding the system. It's hidden in plain sight, buried in fine print, disguised as normal, and reinforced by the fact that once you're inside the wealth-building loop, it's invisible to you. And once you're inside the debt loop, it's invisible how to get out. That's the real mechanism, not villains. Just quiet, compounding incentives nudging millions of people every single day in opposite directions. Raising the stakes, and here's why this matters more than ever right now. Assets are getting more expensive faster than wages are rising, which means the entry ticket into the ownership side of this system keeps climbing, while the tools to understand it remain just as hidden as before. Every year someone delays learning this. Compounding works a little less in their favor, and a little more in someone else's. This isn't about becoming rich overnight. It's about understanding which side of the loop you're currently standing on, because the system doesn't ask permission before it starts working on you. It's already running whether you understand it or not.